Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to reviewing another new series. I think this will be the third and final one I will cover for this season. I know there's several others I saw, but this one I think will be the other one of the most intriguing out of the rest of them. So, Suicide Squad, Isekai, and Oshinoko Season 2, and this one I'll be covering, which because how the way this first episode went. I'm like, I want episode 2 now, but just how the way this episode went, just the first one, especially the characters, I'm like, jeez, man, that just makes me want to root for the main character now. And this is the series called Failure Frame. And of course, the title is much longer. I'm not gonna say the whole entire thing. It's just called It's called Failure Frame. So Failure Frame, it's another isekai, but It's more of a it's a darker fantasy isekai, but okay, how it goes. So we have how it opens. It opens up pretty brutal because our main character, his name is Toka, which Toka kind of reminds me of from Tokyo Ghoul, though Toka, but also let's call him Toka. So that's by his last name. It opens up with him when he was a little kid, just being very abused. I guess his stepfather, I guess. And it looks like the mom couldn't give a shit because she's on the couch watching TV, so I guess his mom couldn't give a shit about him. I'm like, opens up pretty brutal. I mean, our main character as a little kid being really abused by this guy, this douchebag of a stepfather. His mom couldn't give a shit. I'm like, jeez, man. And it cuts back to the present where our guy and with his class on a field trip. They're taking a field trip to somewhere, and of course there's this arrogant guy. Was it Omaya? Mispronounced the name. I'll get used to these characters again, but he's harassing this one girl named Sogo, I think her name's Sogo, and there's I think that she was out of all these other characters that they're the least douchey, because the whole lot of these characters, which I've already come to hate, is they're just all just a bunch of jackasses, except for her. And even the teacher, the teacher is asking, one of the teachers is asking, will you stop that? Even your behavior could drive off to wanted to kill themselves, to suicide themselves, basically. I'm like, jeez, man. So they're just sitting around on this bus to their field trip, and while Toka's is lost in his thoughts, all of a sudden they all get summoned to another world by this goddess named Vicious. Either way, I'll just say it bluntly. This goddess, she's a bitch. Flat out saying she's a bitch. Just why? For what he does with our character. But she tells them she summoned them to this world. A bunch of upcoming heroes to save them from this demon army. So they're all scared this is a prank, this is real, right? Until they bring in a three-eyed wolf to kill somebody. Okay, it looks real enough. So they all been given a chance, because they all come with their own with their own powers, right? So she has them go against this crystal ball, and once they touch it, it ranks them from what rank they are. Like from other ones, like soul leveling. How our main guy, he was ranked the lowest, like the E rank, right? And then all the top tier ones is S rank and the A rank and so on, right? A couple of them, like the one douchebag that was harassing the girl, he comes S rank. She, Sogo, she gets an S rank as well. This other guy, he doesn't sound douchebag, but this is how his attitude goes, how he talks. He's also an S rank. A couple other ones, they get A ranks and so forth, right? And then when it came to Toka, basically he gets ranked E, the worst, the lowest, right? At first it's like, why is the goddess not? She's ignoring me. Well, because this shows how bitchy this goddess is, and basically, in a nutshell, you're an E rank. You're basically you're the worst of all the heroes. You're trash. You get summoned to this place where they basically you go to die in this these ruins of disposal. So you've been ranked the worst. You're trash. Bye bye. That's basically her in a nutshell. And of course, with the other douchebags, that's what they are. They're all a bunch of douchebags. This one guy, well, of course, the one who was harassing with it before, Omari, I'll get her names right. He's already douchebag. He already knows. Like, he's supposed to say, ha ha ha, ha ha, look at me, I'm better than you. You're just still the lowest of low. And of course, including this other guy, which is like in quick flashbacks where Toka helped him out. So he stabs him in the back, say, basically he's acting the same way. You know, you're nothing, don't talk, you speak to your superiors with respect and all that stuff. There's a whole bunch of jackasses. I'm like, damn, man. And of course, the one who stands up for him, the girl Sogo, right? She tries to say something. The guy just goes outright and punches her in the gut, knocks her out cold. It's basically, if you speak out, if you defend him, even though you're an S rank, you won't die though, but you just get punched and get knocked out. I'm like, you fucking bitch. And I'm saying it bluntly right now. You fucking bitch. I just can't wait for. I'm already hating this character, but I'm already saying this right now. I just can't wait for something shitty to happen to you now. And of course, the other douchebags that just treat him like trash right up to that point. That one guy, and the other one, including also the other one, the three ones. I'll get their names eventually, but the three ones, including them, yeah. And of course, the other ones are looking down on him as well, and so. But the bitch just gives her this leather bag to contain a lie, I guess, because that's basically what you need to see in this place you're going to. So that's all you can do. And even though Toka has ability, but it's just she says it won't do any good. It's that low, it'll rarely work, you know. And basically, just before when he gets summoned, right, he remembers himself. His inner self back when he was being abused, right? He's like, show your true colors, don't hold back anymore. And when the bitch says any last words, Toko says, go to hell. So-called goddess. Of course, before he called her an asshole, which I'm like, yeah. But he's like, go to hell. Smiling, right? Because now when he gets summoned there, he gets immediately attacked by these two creatures. One is like a minotaur, and the other one's like this big like robot type chicken. Well, it's not a robot. They act like they move like they're robots. And the animation, okay. Another puzzle I will say is the style of animation it goes for this series is kind of, I was gonna probably say slick. If I would put it bluntly, I would say slick. I would say the animation looks pretty slick. Like even the background looks kind of a different style of animation. I would say pretty slick as well. Now people will probably complain about the 3D animation, how the monsters look. You know, they don't look that bad to me. I've seen a lot worse. They don't look that bad to me. But anyway. He temporarily paralyzes the Minotaur, which it does. So his powers does work though, but it'll move again, so it has limited time. With the chicken, the bird monster, it looks like a chicken. Okay, he paralyzes that too, and uses the poison. You can see makes it like bleed out of its eyes, coming out of its mouth and nostrils. You know, okay, but he's not gonna He's not gonna die like this. He's not gonna die like remember his inner self, his inner child is telling him, you know, you don't hold back, you do what you can to survive. So he is going to do what he can to survive, yes. And I know that's basically this whole story is going to be, right? He's going to basically, it's like with soul leveling, right? You know, an E rank that's been looked down upon, the worst of the bunch, right? until he levels up and levels up and levels up and becomes just basically the strongest of the bunch now. That's basically going to be the same thing with this guy, right? He's going to level himself up until he becomes stronger. Eventually, maybe becomes stronger than the S ranks, right? Even the goddess, maybe, because I would love, after what I've seen for this episode, I would love for Toka to kick her ass. Oh, you talk trash to me. You say I'm trash. Now look at you now. I would love that. I'm already visualizing in my head how the outcome will be, because I never read the source material. I'm watching blind like I always do with all these other ones, so. And of course, also there's a 10-second or 20 seconds after the credits, right, where there's this girl who's like an elf. I'm sure she'll come in and probably help out Toka as well. I'm probably sure she'll be like a companion or someone he can trust, right? So, but that's gonna be I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the whole case. It's gonna be like a solo leveling and him getting his revenge. That's what I like to say. I would love to see him get his revenge on them. Especially the goddess that treat him like a trash. That's what he says. You're trash, basically. And those other douchebags, jackasses, who just basically, haha, look at us. We're higher ranked than you. You're scum. Whatever. Especially the other one that did in his face, So Failure Frame. I'm already after this first episode. I want to see the second one, and I'm already on board with this series already because I want to be rooting for this guy, to get his revenge. I really am. I'm rooting for this. I would say underdog because the same guy. It was the same thing I got with June. There was June from solo leveling. He's gonna become like him. Been the weakest until he levels up and goes stronger and stronger and stronger until he starts defeating powerful enemies, like in solo leveling. So, but episode 1 of Failure Frame, I really enjoyed it. It makes me hate those characters more, except for the girl who was the only one who stood up, helped defend him. But can't do that. You can't defend trash for this goddess in her mind. Punches her out. I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking after she did that to her. I'm like, I can't wait for something shitty to happen to you. I really would love to see that now. So yeah. So Failure Frame episode 1, I give this a thumbs up, definitely. And if anyone's this, I recommend you check out these other ones I've been doing, like Suicide Squad Isekai. Some people say it's boring, it's not good. I don't get it though, but I recommend you check it anyway. I really enjoyed it. Of course, Oshinoko Season 2 is out. I'm looking forward to that. We're reviewing that too. And this here. So this will be my summer season reviewing. So Suicide Squad Isekai, Oshinoko Season 2, and Failure Frame. So, but the first episode, I enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Later.